stop. Right now. Look at me. Because what's going on with Kyle Tucker is not just another random offseason rumor. This is the kind of quiet move that, when it finally blows up, shifts the axis of MLB. And if you think Los Angeles is just sitting back, watching from a luxury box, then you don't know this front office. This isn't noise. It's tension. It's a frozen market. It's the clock ticking. And the more time passes, the more dangerous the Dodgers become. I'll say it again. Dangerous. Let's put the cards on the table. Kyle Tucker is still unsigned. And at this point in January, that is not normal for a player of this caliber. This isn't just any outfielder. This isn't a gamble. This isn't a project. This is a finished product. Immediate impact. And yet, the market hasn't responded the way he expected. And that's where the game changes. Because when the market doesn't respond, the ones with patience take control. And right now, nobody in MLB is more patient or more cold-blooded than the Los Angeles Dodgers. Katie Woo's report from The Athletic didn't come out of nowhere. She covers the team. She hears the clubhouse. She talks to the people who actually make decisions. And when she says that only a short-term deal would bring Kyle Tucker to Los Angeles, that's not opinion. That's insider reading. The Dodgers aren't in love. They're alert. They know they don't have to do anything. The roster is already strong, already a contender, already scary. But they also know this. If the price drops, they come in like a shark smelling blood. And look how perfectly this fits their recent history. How many times have you heard, "We're comfortable with the roster. We don't feel the need"? And how many times was that followed by a surgical signing, quiet, and absolutely devastating? Brandon Gomes has run this movie before. The Edwin Diaz situation is just one example. One day, nothing. Next day, deal done. That's not contradiction. That's strategy. The Dodgers never negotiate from weakness. They wait. They let the market breathe. And when everyone else starts getting nervous, they strike. Now let's talk money. Because this is where people lose the plot. Steve Phillips was honest, blunt, direct. There is no 10-year deal for Kyle Tucker right now. There is no $400 million. Maybe not even $300. And yeah, that hits the ego of any star. But MLB is changing. Teams are more cautious. Long-term deals are being questioned. And the Dodgers understand that better than anyone. So think with me for a second. If Tucker wants to protect his value, maybe the best move isn't fighting for length. Maybe it's fewer years, more money per year, on the biggest stage in baseball, and then hitting the market again while still in his prime. That is so Dodgers, and honestly, very Tucker too. And now we hit the question that splits the fan base. But do we really need him? That's a fair question. A very fair one. The outfield isn't weak. It's not a hole. It's not urgent. But that's not the right question. The right question is, does this raise the team's ceiling? And the answer is simple. Yes, Kyle Tucker in Los Angeles isn't a patch. It's a luxury. It's depth. It's favorable matchups in October. It's one more weapon when the game tightens and the stadium is shaking. And October, you already know, does not forgive short roster. Now let's talk pressure. Because this doesn't happen in a vacuum. Dodgers fans are locked in. The internet is locked in. The rest of MLB is locked in. Every day without a signature fuels speculation. Every rumor makes the Dodgers hotter, and that weighs on the player. There comes a moment when the question is no longer, how much do I want to make? But instead, where can I win? And when that switch flips, Los Angeles shows up huge in the rearview mirror. The Mets? Confused. The Blue Jays? Cautious. And the Dodgers? Calm, prepared, with plan A, B, and C. This isn't desperation. This is control. And that, my friend, is terrifying. So I'll challenge you again. Do you want a safe Dodgers team? Or a ruthless Dodgers team? Do you want to win the division? Or dominate October? Because this kind of move isn't about April. It's about Game 5. It's about the 7th inning. It's about a swing that silences a road stadium. And Kyle Tucker is that kind of player. Now picture the scenario. Spring training approaching. Market cooling off. Phones ringing less. And then, Los Angeles calls. Short term. Big money. A ready-made contender. A real shot at a title. Who says no? This isn't fact yet, but it's way past fantasy. This is a Dodgers rumor with real foundation. An MLB update that smells like a turning point. And if it happens, if that contract gets signed, Los Angeles won't just react. Los Angeles will go up in flames. Now I want to hear from you. Would you make this move? Short-term deal for Kyle Tucker? Yes or no? Is this genius? Or overkill? Drop it in the comments. Debate it. Disagree. That's what this channel lives on. And if you feel this team the way I do, hit subscribe right now to LA Dodgers News Today. Because there's no neutrality here. There's passion. There's insider talk. There's Dodgers, to the very end.